Hello, gamers! I'm here to talk about the software dev to degenerate VTuber pipeline. You've heard of the Rust to Femboy pipeline, the Hot Girl to OnlyFans pipeline, the Dude Bro to Incel pipeline, but have you heard of the software dev to VTuber pipeline? Well, you're looking at one, kid. I'm going to explain how the once geeky nerd bro, well, sis in my case, can go from a fine, upstanding corporate drone to sweatpants, catgirl obsessions, and YouTube content in just a few years of burnout. It all began in the year. You didn't really think I'd give away my age, did you, silly boy? I'm a VTuber, so I'm always 20. Always. Tomorrow I'm 20, next week I'm 20, and 10 years from now I'm 20. Suck on that sunscreen and water. Fleshoid 3D girls could never do this. As I was saying, it all began several years ago when a wee noob such as myself wanted to be a programmer. I started like any programmer. I wanted to make cool games because who wouldn't want to torment gamers? I'd like to add this was before BioWare made that disaster Dragon Age Veilguard, or Concord made its epic failure. Games were actually good back in my day. This was back when games printed money and lured me in over and over, especially Final Fantasy X. Oh, Final Fantasy X, you will always be my dream world. I wanted to not only be the anime girl, but design cute anime girls too that look like Yuna and Lulu. Cute girls with spillage, basically. Then I heard gaming was stressful, and who the hell wants to work 15 hours a day for some C-suite exec whose chair is more useful than their entire job? Not I, says me. So I became an in-house developer where I worked 8-hour days, working for the same worthless C-suites. You really can't escape them no matter how much a wagey tries. Suits are the modern-day slave drivers, so we should all naturally hate them. For years and years, I toiled away, busting my hump for the man. I'd like to say I made the man lots of money, but I was burnt out and silent quit before Zoomers made it cool. Zoomers do be stealing my thunder. There I was, a corporate drone, up at 6 a.m. to do my hair, on the road by 8 a.m. to shade myself to a desk by 9 a.m. Well, who was I kidding? I was late every day.
Yeah, great. Well, I generally come in at least 15 minutes late. I use the side door. That way Lumberg can't see me.
Just a girl. Time has no power over me. It occurred to me, I hate corporations! To understand my hate for corporations, I think you need to understand how corporations work. You don't go and put headphones and code at your desk for 8 hours. Oh, no. You first have your agile stand-up meeting. Then you have your meeting after the meeting. Then you can code for maybe 10 minutes before you have another meeting to discuss what you will need to do for somebody for the meeting later on. Your boss will then want a meeting to discuss everything in private after the meeting, right before the completely worthless grifter Scrum Master will have his meeting to ask if you're done with whatever stupid, shitty 47 code monkey tasks you've been assigned already. If you say nothing because of meetings, oh, you're in for it, mister.
Yourself, or I will unscrew your head and shut down your neck! Sir, yes, sir!
As I felt the life essence flow out of me, I realized I needed to make a change. No, not VTubing, not yet. I went into writing. Everyone, get your laughs now. Yes, I was a writer. I wrote all kinds of stuff for my overlords, but at least what I made was from my own blood, sweat, and tears. I toiled away writing for super secret hacker guys, weeby IT guys, and the executives who wanted to sell them. I made a pretty penny, but writing business content is sometimes more painful than pugging in a World of Warcraft dungeon.
Hey, I'm back, chums. Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins!
Okay, maybe not that bad, but painful if you're a cute, innocent cat girl like myself. Yes, I know, it's hard to believe that a girl like me would be so serious and write serious content, but most of the content I wrote was geared towards men. And, well, I think I know what the other gender likes.
Hello, ladies.
Well, provided he plays ball and doesn't prefer to bat, if you get my meaning. They like content when it strokes their massive egos and tells them they're the biggest, smartest, most important technical nerd in the whole wide world and to buy my client's product. But a girl can only take so much bullshitting before she burns out. Before it could burn out though, like a 27-year-old rock star on opiates, big corporate daddy AI overlords decided to squash my income like, well, me, when I think I can beat Dark Souls bosses easily. No! I know what you're saying behind the screen, tough guy. Oh, RC, you should have seen that coming. Well, thank you for your understanding, internet hate machine. But yes, I did, sorta. Yes, see, writing is so much more creative than being a smug code monkey. But my jig was up. My corporate overlords in AI like Sam Altman and whatever their names are at Google and Microsoft have completely destroyed my career. And the thing about it is that writers are like rats and will come to take your scraps with no solidarity. At least artists try to resist, even though I think they're fighting a losing battle. I still cheer them on though, and found myself more immersed in the artist community as a VTuber. Nevertheless, I, RC Hat the Catgirl, am a survivor. I guess you could call me a roach if Asmund Gold hadn't already dominated that moniker. I'm by far not the only Catgirl VTuber, but my metamorphosis is a display of the inevitable pipeline any developer follows, whether you're a metro pretty boy or a dirty weeb. We all gravitate towards the Catgirls, and the more we watch them, the more we want to be one. Here I am to represent the one sample size of evidence that it's an inexplicable phenomenon. Say it with me, everybody. 2D girls are much better than the fleshoid 3D trash. So join me, friends, and succumb to the 2D lifestyle. Unchain those shackles of fleshoid wagey life. You might be homeless, but at least you can dream. Join me on Twitch and chill with me game, and as always, like and subscribe to wallow in the unemployed pits of hell with me.